For today's recipe, Link will be joined by IQ, Gastro Bob, and Yar, Captain Cook. And backed up as always by Guinea Page and the Animal Crackers.
Don't you just love lemons? With their tart taste, they're perfect for lemonade and salad dressing and squeezing over seafood and chicken. Also, lemons feature prominently in today's recipe, Lemon Meringue Pie. I've got 4 eggs, 1 pre-made 9-inch graham cracker crust, 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar, 1/2 cup plus 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, and 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. The oven's preheating to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now it's time to separate the eggs.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gather round while I cut this egg in 2.
Separating eggs sounds like a crime in progress. But in this case, separating eggs is when you carefully separate the raw egg yolks from the raw egg whites. No tricky terminology here.
To separate the eggs, we're gonna need 2 bowls. One for the egg yolk, which is the yellow part, and then this larger bowl for the egg white, which is the gooey clear part. You wanna make sure both bowls are clean and grease-free. To double make sure, I'm gonna put some lemon juice on some paper towel and wipe it down. Gently tap your egg on the side of the bowl to open up the shell. It's gonna look like you have 2 egg cups, one with the whole egg and one that's empty. Now gently, without breaking the yolk, you're gonna put the egg back and forth, letting the egg white drip into your bowl. Make sure you don't get any yolk in the egg whites. This is important to the success of our recipe. But why? Inquiring minds want to know.
It's all due to science, Link. Egg whites are made up of protein. Egg yolks are made up of fat and protein. Egg white plus protein equals a light, fluffy foam. But fat plus protein? Nope. When making a meringue, even just a teensy bit of yolk getting in with the egg whites equals failure.
You think this is a yolk? I'm serious.
Separating the yolk from the white, making sure there's no shells inside. Taking one egg apart for multiple uses is smart.
Before I do anything else, I'm gonna wash my hands. It's a good idea to wash your hands before and after handling raw eggs. Now, I'm gonna cover up our egg whites because we're not gonna be needing them just yet. And I'll put it in the fridge. Now, it's time to make our pie filling. In a medium bowl, we're gonna whisk together our egg yolks, our sweetened condensed milk, and our lemon juice. We're gonna whisk it till it's smooth. Now, we're gonna pour our filling into the prepared pie crust. And let it bake for about 15 minutes. Lab rat, fast forward if you will. Looks good. But wait! The pie's not ready yet. We have to let it cool. Then we can put it in the refrigerator to let it set.
Game, set. But the match isn't over just yet. Not until that lemon filling has fully set. Set is another way of saying firm up. You want that filling to stay in place when you cut into your pie. If you were to try to cut into that pie right now, it would be like a soccer forward on the opposing team doing a sudden surge breakaway. The filling would be like soup, and you don't want a soupy pie.
It'll take about 8 hours or overnight for the pie filling to set. But while we wait, live, it's Guinea Pig and the Animal Crackers. Checking our filling. We're all set. Now that we made our lemon filling, it's time to make our topping. Meringue! No, not merengue. Meringue!
It's a double bogey with two words that sound the same but mean completely different things. Merengue, a Caribbean dance, and meringue, a foamy mixture of egg whites and sugar used for desserts. Unless Link starts dancing on his pie, let's assume he's talking about the egg whites. Back to the kitchen.
Our oven's already preheating to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. To make our meringue, we're gonna need our 4 egg whites, a 1/4 cup of sugar, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar.
Did you mean this kind of tartar, Link? Or did you mean this kind of tartar? I hope you don't mean these tartars.
Tartar sauce. Tartar buildup on your teeth and gums that lead to cavities and tooth decay. Fierce tartar warriors from the Middle Ages. Which tartar is on the lineup for identification? The answer is none of the above. Listen up. You know I stand against tricky terminology, soupy pies, and injustice. We're talking here about cream of tartar, and the injustice would not be using cream of tartar in meringue.
Cream of tartar contains tartaric acid. When used in a meringue, just a tiny amount of cream of tartar helps the proteins and egg whites stick together, making sure the air that you're incorporating through beating or whisking stays trapped. So the fluffy foam stays nice and airy when baked.
I know the egg whites don't look white, but they will because of science.
Ever wonder how the egg whites turn from clear to white when you boil or fry an egg? That's because we've changed their structure of the egg whites through heat. When you whip up egg whites, you're also changing their structure by adding air to them. See, egg whites are full of water and a protein called albumin. The water and albumin are tangled up together like a fishing net. The more you whisk, Link, the more you straighten up that tangled protein net. And the more air gets trapped by the net. The egg whites get puffy and increase in volume.
Now it's time to add your sugar, but make sure to add your sugar in a slow but steady stream. You know your egg whites are ready when they're stiff and shiny, and when you lift up your whisk, they make a mountain that doesn't fall down. We're gonna bake the pie for about 15 minutes, or until it gets golden around the edges.
Leave no traces behind. Evidence of cooking, that is. Keep it clean in the kitchen, Link. Keep it clean.
Let's tidy up, 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 let's tidy up. When you're finished and the cooking's done, let's tidy up. Even though you had lots of fun, you gotta clean up the pots and pans. Let's gotta put them away, you gotta wash your hands. You gotta do your best. Let's tidy up. Let's tidy up. Come on, do your best to clean up your mess. Let's tidy up.
15 minutes is up.
The sweet science. Today's main event was lemon meringue pie. Excellent separation of egg yolk and egg white, a spotlessly clean and grease-free bowl and utensils, and a touch of cream of tartar. All went the distance. And what a transformation! When whipped up egg whites plus protein sparred in a true knockout of a dessert.
Lemon meringue pie. Now that the pie is cool to room temperature, it's ready to serve. Who wants pie?
I do.
I do. I do. I do.
Luckily, there are 8 servings. That means everybody can get a slice, including me. I had a gastro blast making lemon meringue pie with you today. See you next time.